What's up, everybody? This is Kilzhot from 999 Gaming, and just to take care of all my international viewers, I decided I'm going to do this entire broadcast in Spanish. So I'm going to say, Hola, ¿cómo está? Mi nombre es Señor Kilzhot. I'm actually not. That's about all the Spanish that I know. So I want to say thank you for all of you guys showing up. This is the first video I've actually done this type of format. So I know we've got some Walking Dead subscribers, and we've got some Walking Dead Road to Survival subscribers. We've got some other gamers here that are just along for the ride, so I want to say what's up to all of you guys. Some of the Walking Dead fans, if you guys join just because of the Walking Dead videos, if you guys can type a #1 in chat, just so I know who some of you guys are, and then the Walking Dead Road to Survival, I know the rest of you guys. And I'm going to give some shout-outs. So we're going to mix this together. It's going to be a pretty good crowd. We got about 30 people or so. And here's kind of the ground rules for what we're going to do. I'm going to show you a little bit of clips from the video I posted a little bit earlier. I'm going to stop it at different times, and we're going to talk about the trailer. That's really the whole purpose of this. So I do want to give some shout-outs. You guys know how I do things right off the bat. So several people in chat, I'm going to shout you guys out. But a few other people actually on some other videos. So I want to say what's up to Aaron Gregory. He says he's my best sub. You guys agree with that or disagree with that? So I want to see something in in chat. If you guys think you're better subs than Aaron Gregory, let me know. Also, what's up to Joe Butcher. Also want to say happy birthday to Auntie. Also, happy birthday to William Strickland. KJ Soccer, what's up to you? Also, the Death Watch faction. I think that was Dixie. And Sir Newbie. So what's up? So I'm glad I'm seeing a lot of #1s in here, because that's showing me that some of the people that we just do the theory videos, and I know, first of all, some of you guys are #1s. Yes, I did a few different theories. I went with Abraham, and I went with Abraham and Glenn, and then I threw a couple other names out there. There's some people I have not done a theory of who died whatsoever, but I did, kind of entertain the idea it could be Michonne. I did entertain the idea it could be Daryl, but then we reeled it back in really quickly. So also, I'm seeing a lot of people saying they're my best sub, so what's up, everybody? Appreciate all you guys. Also, we got about 65, 70 people. I asked you guys a couple times. Slap the like button if you can. And one more thing, I'm going to read some of your questions out as we go. And if you guys can watch a little bit of the playback when it shows up and leave some of your questions, your comments, because people watching this video, they don't know that there's like 500 different comments going on at one time, because it's crazy, hard for me to keep up with. But if you guys can also, kind of go back and watch it and leave one of your comments or follow up and just let people know what you thought of the broadcast. So real quick, as we get this thing going, 71 people on here. I'm going to give some shout-outs to you so you guys can also people typing in chat, because there's a lot of names I don't recognize. So what's up? Bob Marley, Josh Phillips, NBD Venom, what's going on? Lily Tunstall's been here for a little while. Logan the Potato, I recognize you. Adam Foster, Antes, and my boy, Kyle Gamer, what's going on? Matthew Simpson, Quad Night Traveler, I think. I'm reading fast. Derek Campbell, Altan Erdem, Connor Roberts, a few other people. I'm going to stop it right there. At the end of this video, I'll do some additional shout-outs. So I'll ask you guys some questions. We'll pause it along the way. So let's get this thing going. First of all, what did you guys think of this trailer? I got to tell you, I had cold chills like all the way through the freaking trailer. It kind of lured me down in the beginning and then pumped me back up. And I needed it too, because it was a rough day of Walking Dead Road to Survival pack openings. That was a pretty emotional day for me as well too. So let's scroll forward a little bit. You can see the first question, I guess, is going to be, when does the episode start? And it is October 23rd. So I'm going to pause it right here. So the beginning scenes, there's a lot that focuses on Glenn and Maggie and Abraham and Sasha. I don't know if you guys noticed this. They do show some cameos of some other people. Yes, they show Rick, and they have that, like, you put on the hat now, and then they show Daryl giving the flower to Carol for her daughter. But it did focus a lot more, I thought, on Abraham and Glenn. So what do you guys think of that? The love scenes. I mean, to me, it kind of, I think it reinforces the fact, I've said for a long time that I think it's Glenn and Abraham. I feel more and more confident the more I watch it. Obviously, Spoiling Dead's fan page, a few other people have came out and said they're not filming. So I know we'll all kind of disagree on some of that stuff, but let me see it right now. I'm going to ask you guys, and we'll pause the video. Based on what you saw from the trailer, based on what you've seen in the video, who does Negan kill? Leave it in the comments right there, and I'm going to read some of your thoughts. And if you have a question, leave in there too, because I'll stop this video and I'll read it as well too. We got 81 people now watching, so building it up. We're going to get over 100 people here shortly, so pretty awesome stuff. Leave in the comments, who does Negan kill? If you guys think it's Glenn and Abraham, I want to hear it. If you think it's someone else, after all the facts, all the spoilers, all the stuff you guys have seen, watching the trailer, let me know what you guys think. All right, I got some Abraham. Jack Williams says it's Abraham. Vlad says the tiger looks fake. We got Sakarian says it's Glenn. Jonathan Nichols is saying it's Glenn. Only Glenn. We got Abe. We got Glenn. There we go. Nick Jones is saying Glenn and Abe. I'm on board with you. Lily saying Glenn and Abe as well. I don't want either to die either. I got a Maggie in there. What's going on, Nova Gaming? I think it's Abe. Somebody says Gabe. I wish it was Gabe. Thank you. What's going on? Wow, you guys are typing fast. I can't read this fast. So you ask this question and chat just blows up all of a sudden. Merle, definitely Merle. All right, yeah, I got you. I'm not sure if it's your mom. Yeah, it's Batman, Aaron. Probably it's Glenn. So what's funny about this is we still got a lot of people that say it's only one person, and it could be. It might just be Abe. It might just be Glenn. You guys know where I stand on it because we've done a lot of videos. So let's move forward with a little bit of this as well too, and we'll pause the chat, and then I'll take a little bit of Q&A as well too. So there's a scene I talked about with Daryl actually giving the flower. What was the flower called? Anybody in chat? I don't have gift cards today. Next time I will do gift cards. It was some sort of, it wasn't a desert rose, but it was something. I'll ask you guys some random questions. There was a train track scene, with the candy bar. We got a little bit of Aaron. And like I said, it kind of goes to Aaron just for a little bit, and then you go right back to Abraham. So Glenn had a couple scenes with Maggie. Abraham has a few scenes here. Then you switch over to Rosita. Rosita just gets like a brief, moment there, and then you go over to Eugene as well too. So I don't know. Or maybe they're trying to trick us. You guys think they're tricking us by not showing them as much? And then we get the picture of Lucille. She is amazing. So Cherokee Rose, there you go. It wasn't a desert rose, a Cherokee Rose. Thank you. That was a trivia question I think I asked you guys not too long ago. So, yeah. Got it. And then, what was weird about this, I guess it wasn't weird, but you can see, and they filmed, I think, 6 episodes, maybe 7 episodes, a lot of stuff with the kingdom. I mean, they intentionally left some people out. And I know there's more to it. I know people have been filming, but you can see there's a lot of focus to make this spoiler all about the kingdom and all about Negan and the Saviors. So, awesome, awesome stuff. We're going to pause it one more time. 103 people in chat. You guys all slapped the like button. Come on. I got to twist everybody's arm. What is up, people? All you got to do is just hit one button. All right. What if Gabriel snipes Negan? It's not going to happen. Hey, there's going to be a lot of spoilers and a lot of chat. Because you guys know, even in the comic, Negan's not dead. So I would not expect Negan to die anytime soon. I know some people, and some of it, look, is in jest and sarcasm. They say, what if someone attacks Negan? What if Ezekiel helps kill Negan? Negan's still alive and strong. So don't expect anybody to take down Negan in Season 7. And probably not Season 8 either. So, hey, Kills, quick question. How many seasons do you think The Walking Dead will go? That's from Matthew Sanson. A lot. I think you got 4 or 5 more seasons. I mean, Carl's probably going to be the age of Dale by the time they finish this. At some point Rick's going to die, right? I mean, Robert Kirkman even said that, so Carl will take over. But as long as we're watching, if we're watching and we're going crazy like this, they're not cutting it off anytime soon. I mean, this is a gold mine. These guys got a lot of time left, and I think there's a lot of story to tell still. So no, Negan is not going anywhere. Who else we got? Rosita dying wouldn't be a big deal. She's not that great of a character. Jacqueline, I'm going to disagree with you. I really like Rosita. Rosita's like she's my second favorite character to Abraham. It'd be a big deal to me. I'd be saddened. Because then we're going to have to, watch Carol walk around in Daisy Dukes, which is probably going to be not very appealing. So, Carol looks like she's a little bit insane. We'll get to that in a second. All right, she does. Spoilers. Going to be a lot of spoilers. We know Rosita may or may not get her head chopped off. I mean, I don't know if they're going to do that on television. She can get her head chopped off and put on a stake, right? Isn't that what happens? Who cuts her head off? Is it the Whisperers? I am not, I'm learning from you guys, so I don't have that comic knowledge. So leave it in the chat. Who cuts off Rosita's head? I want to know. I know it's not Negan. What about the Michonne theory? We'll talk about that in a little bit, Jonathan. So, yes, I'll get back to that. I'm not going to avoid it. Hey, look, we've got 112 people here, and a lot of people are Walking Dead, so they've seen the videos, so we know it was Alpha. Okay, cool. Very, very nice. All right, so let's go forward a little bit and get to a little bit of the video. And as I said before, we're going to go back and forth. We'll talk about it. We'll stop chat. So here we go. And you guys remember some of the spoilers that we did. You saw the horse scene, so we filmed a lot of that. We got Dwight. And when I see this right here with Dwight, I'm thinking, and let's go back. Who is that? Who's he pointing the gun at? Dwight has a much bigger part. Jesus has a much bigger. Oh, sorry about that. We got a little bit of volume. So Dwight does have a much bigger part, and Jesus has a much bigger part. That's from the video earlier. Is that Aaron? Let me know. I can only see a little bit of the profile. I'm thinking it's Aaron, but I want to see what you guys think as well too. I'll slow the video down just for 1 second too. It looks an awful lot like Aaron. All right, so we're going to get some people who are going to say that. So it does look like Aaron. So based on that, I think Aaron's alive. I mean, he's there. Dwight's pulling a gun on him. That's not Eugene. Eugene has much more jaw and cheek. So most people in the vid, all right, there's someone saying it's not Aaron, but a whole lot of people are saying it is Aaron. It looks like Aaron to me. So maybe he's alive. Let's move forward a little bit. And like I said, we'll stop and go quite a few times here. We'll discuss it. And this scene here, wow. So someone said earlier, and this is, we got to come up with any theory that we possibly could. 2 headlights, 2 deaths. But that is a lot of blood dripping off Lucille. This image, when I saw this, you talk about all the things that gave me like goosebumps and cold chills when I was watching this. When I saw this at first, I thought, that's probably a candy apple that was left in the sun too long. But then I slowed it down and watched it again and realized that's a whole lot of blood. That to me looks like the blood of more than one person. So what do you guys think? Whose blood is that? I asked you earlier, and I know you guys don't leave it in chat because I'm going to get 1,000 comments. It's Abraham's Glen. It's going to be kind of a rhetorical question, the same thing we ask. But did that give you guys a little bit of, whew, I mean, you got to think, yeah, there's someone. That's someone. 2 headlights, 2 deaths. They said there were clues in the trailer. They said there were clues. Try to figure it out. Maybe they're going to leave us something a little bit more tangible at this point. But yeah, I mean, because you've probably seen this in the comics, but it's the first time you've seen something just kind of that grisly that you realize that he just beat somebody to death. I mean, we talked about it, but we're going to see it. We're going to witness it, and then we're going to have to see him like dripping the blood off the bat. So, yeah, rough stuff, man. What's going on, Red Wrapping Hood? Shiva's blood. That is not. Shiva is going to eat some people. All right, so let's move it forward a little bit. Really enjoying some of your comments right now. We'll keep on keeping on. Well, yeah, it may not be a green Glen. I know what's coming next. I'm not even going to read the chat. So here we go once again. We're going to stop this on Dwight. So I think a little bit of storyline is going to be, we know that Dwight is not happy with Negan. He serves Negan. He's afraid of Negan, and he's in a tough predicament because I do think at some point Dwight's going to transition. He's going to get over with the with Rick's group, but he looks like he's torn. And I think Dwight is like the villain that is going to gradually become the hero, and I think Spencer is kind of the semi-hero that's going to become the villain. I think they're going to change places. But what's interesting about this is this Daryl-Dwight dynamic, because Daryl basically is after vengeance. He's after Dwight, and is Daryl going to be forgiving? Is he going to forgive Dwight for shooting the arrow? Or is Dwight going to have to give him the bike back or give him the vest back? Are they going to do something sort of make amends? What do you guys think? I want to see some of the comments here, and I'll read some of your comments. They did mess up Dwight's face. Yeah, no doubt about it. That's what iron will do. Whenever your wife or your girlfriend leaves you and then goes to Negan and then doesn't steal for you and then goes back to you. So I guess he could have her back, but he's just going to have to mark his face. He could be. Eugene, Jacqueline says Eugene will be with Rosita later. All right, so what else we got? I'm going to read a couple of your comments here, and then we'll kind of move forward. Dwight is going to turn, but Daryl won't forgive him. I could see that. Daryl just wants the bike back. That's from Chris. Yeah, you know, I don't think Daryl's going to kill Dwight. I just got a feeling there's going to be some partnership somewhere along the way. You know, this group is at a point now where they don't have a lot to rely on. There is some vengeance, but Negan's a bad dude. So anyone that they can get, or maybe they take Dwight in to get some intel on Negan. Josh Phillips says kills will get Lucille. Really? That's who you'd pick? Of all the people out there, you'd pick Kilzhot getting Lucille. That's just wrong, brother. That's just absolutely wrong. Dwight has Daryl's vest. Absolutely. That's from Miss Robbins. Here's to you, Mrs. Robinson. Miss Robbins. Sebastian wants to know who is my favorite character. And if that's directed to me, my favorite character is Abraham. And sadly, I think he's going to die. And my second favorite character is Rosita. And hopefully, she doesn't die. So, what else we got here? All right, let's move it forward. Kills does not get Lucille right now. All right, we are moving forward with a little bit of storyline. Let's find another picture and let's stop and talk about it. So we got a little bit of sneaky Negan there. Who is that in the background? Someone said it's Maggie. What do you guys think? Is it enough to let us know? Enough to give us a spoiler, to give us a hint? Background, Maggie, Daryl, Jesus, anybody that we even know? I can't tell. So if you guys were guessing, let's leave in chat. Who do you guys think? I agree with you 100%, Amy. Amy says, Rosita is hot. Who's behind Negan? I want to know. A savior, could be a savior woman. Looks like Maggie. So sometimes we see what we want to see. Looks like Daryl, could be. I think it's Daryl. And if it is Daryl, then that would mean Daryl could still be alive. Aaron is still alive, so maybe there's a couple hints. We're trying to piece these together little by little. It is not. Hold on a second. This guy that just keeps saying the same thing over and over again, we're going to have to give you a timeout, buddy. I'm moderating too. So, sorry. If you have nothing better to type in that, we're asking serious questions, I'm just going to have to block you for a little bit. So, take 30, relax, see if you can type something that's not a whole bunch of profanities in chat. How about that? So, we got definitely Maggie, definitely Daryl. So, I don't think it's Sherry. Could be Dwight Howard. I mean, he is in Atlanta now, right? Right, Justin? Playing for the Hawks? All right, moving forward. Just to question Rick's loyalty. So maybe Spencer goes over to the... All right, so we got a little bit of added volume as well, too. And let's pause it again. Sometimes when I start the video up, it's just going to give you guys some random background feed. Sorry about that. But hey, we're live. It happens. Before we get to Spencer, one more thing. 142 people watching, 92 likes. If the 40 or 50 of you guys can slap the like button one more time, I know you're busy chatting, but let's get this thing up to 150 likes. How about that? Can we do that? Just for me. Show me a little bit of love. All right, now we've said that. We'll probably kick up over 100. Let's talk a little bit about Spencer. So Spencer, and you know, I don't know his exact words. I watched the trailer like 3 or 4 times, but he was like, I told you to make a deal beforehand. So from a little bit of what I found out from the comics is later on, Spencer basically says he wants to kill Rick, right? And he's trying to impress Negan. And what happens? Who wants to leave it in chat? So Spencer does not have the guts to kill Rick himself. So what happens? Negan cuts him in the stomach, slices his stomach, his guts come out, and he says, oh, I was wrong. You actually do have guts. Yeah. Told you guys there's going to be some spoilers. So yeah, you find out stuff little by little. Yeah, you got it. Hey, I'll give you the Dwight Howard shout out. So Negan guts Spencer. Yeah, absolutely. Ugh. That would be nice. That'd be nice for television. I would like to see that. No, he doesn't just kill him. He guts him. All right. So I never liked this guy anyway. I do not like Spencer. I didn't like him from the first time I met him. So even before I knew what happened in the comic, it didn't surprise me at all that he was going to turn on Rick. He's a weasel, man. All right, moving forward. Let's talk about some other stuff here. Let's get away from Traitor Spencer. All right, here we go. This scene I paid a lot of attention to. And I mentioned this in my other video as well, too. So Negan walks by. Now, this didn't seem to be happening like during the lineup. You know, he basically, Trevor says what? Oh, here's the man of the hour. And Negan walks out. And all these people didn't bow when he walked out for the lineup. But then this is really taken to a whole different level. So now Negan walks by and these people get down on one knee like they're worshiping him. What did you guys think of this? I mean, and those of you real diehard comic fans, did this happen in the comics? Was it to that degree? Because yeah, I don't remember. So did this surprise you guys at all? I'm just interested to see a little bit of feedback. And I'll read your comments too. All right, a little bit of pause here. I'll go back and check it out in a little bit. All right, so in the comic, you know, treat him like a god, so they do bow to him. Okay, I'm just kind of curious about that because to me, when I saw this happening, it just sort of freaked me out a little bit. I was like, man, they're taking this to a whole different extreme. And Dwight, yeah, I think Dwight did hesitate, and that's what I said earlier. You can see that I know they're scared of him, but you can see it looks like Dwight is starting to get a little bit rebellious. So maybe this is kind of the turning point where you start to say, okay, all these people just randomly just kneel to him, but Dwight's giving a little bit of feedback. So, and I mentioned in one of the videos before, I think this storyline is really going to develop around, and there you can see, I think Dwight's going AWOL here. I think this is where he's probably like on his own. And then here it is. This is what I want you guys to see. To me, when Glenn and Abraham are gone, Glenn or Abraham, or Glenn and Abraham both, this is the new badass. Jesus is going to take it to a whole different level. I think we got a glimpse of that, and then they got away from him in the last couple episodes. You know, basically, you know, when they went in to storm the compound, and we didn't see a whole lot of him. Did we even see any of him after they stormed the compound? But I think there's going to be a big, big storyline. You got Ezekiel, obviously, and Shiva. But and look, we are going to miss one of them. We're going to miss either Glenn, we're going to miss Dwight, or not Dwight. We're going to miss either Glenn or we're going to miss Abraham, or whoever it is. It's going to be a big, big loss. There's no doubt about it. But when you get 4 or 5 episodes that focus on Jesus, I think he's going to be a fan favorite. He's going to be somebody that people really want to watch and interact with. And Abraham, you know, Abraham had some moments, and then they phased him out a little bit, and then they ramped him back up, right, like toward the end of season 6. But there were some times he was just basically there. And, you know, the one-liners would be missed, but Jesus is. And he probably is in a TV show, but I doubt they're going to, you know, talk about his orientation a whole lot. But he's a badass martial artist. Hex Grand says Glenn is not going to die. Yeah, like literally. Did you mean, was he figuratively? Like, oh, I guess. All right. Let's see, who else? It'd be great if Kenny. Yeah, Kenny's still alive after season 2. I know a lot of you guys watched the Telltale. I was making a point to keep Kenny alive right at the very end of season 2. I know they wanted to take Clementine in, but I was like, I ain't having it. I ain't going in if Kenny ain't going in with me. All right, so let's move forward a little bit. So we got Jesus doing a little bit of Hong Kong Phooey on one of the walkers there, showing just how bad he really is. And then we got Jesus. Looked like he's doing a little bit of looting. This is like his bandit, his like a thief. And here we go. Knock, knock. So what do you guys think this is? You guys think this is this Negan collecting? Or is this Negan as they go to all-out war? That's not Negan. Let's go back just a little bit. All right, there we go. This scene's one I want to focus on as well, too. So you got the lights in the background. I think this might be when they're getting ready to, like, go all out and have some fights. Like, hey, I'm here. I'm about to break down your door. I'm about to break down your gate. So what do you guys think about this? Get some thoughts here. Spencer ain't taking down Rick, Miss Robbins. Spencer he's a weasel, and he's going to die. He's going to betray Rick and probably take a couple people with him and give some intel, but he's a weasel. He ain't going to last. So, give you guys, it's Negan collecting. I think it's all-out war. I think it's beyond the collection because you got kind of the light in the background. Looks like a little bit of smoke going on. I think that's when it's on. That's when they're moving forward. Just a visit? Okay, interesting. I mean, we're going to ask a few questions. All right, let's move it forward a little bit. This could be right at all-out war. And there we go. I'm not going to focus too much on the Enid scene. However, there were some Spoiling Dead pictures, and I did a video talking about Enid and Carl filming. So I think based on that, actually, you know what? And we're going to pause it right there. So two things. One with the Enid scene, to me, because I saw Carl and Enid filming in that, I'm going to say Carl's still alive. So far, I think we got Daryl still alive. I think we got Carl still alive. I think we got Aaron still alive. So those three, just based on some of these hints. And then we're going to move it forward. So we can probably dispel the fact that some people think that Carl's going to die. All right, moving forward here. The bike scene. So I know a lot of people said this is Dwight, but it's vague. And he lays the bike down. Could this be Daryl? We've already seen Daryl, what we think is Daryl in one of the Negan scenes. So I know a lot of people said it's Dwight, but what if Daryl takes his motorcycle? It's hard to tell. I know some people are passionately saying it's not Daryl, but what if Daryl gets his stuff back later on? It's possible. All right, moving forward. Motorcycle slide, but you don't see who. All right, here it is. This is where the crowd goes wild. I need to see, when you guys saw this for the first time, what was the reaction? I know there's a lot of yelling going on because that's kind of what happened when I finally saw it. It was like, there it is. There's Ezekiel. So, or was it Ezekiel? Did you guys even care it was Ezekiel, or was it like, there's a big freaking tiger? Animatronics and CGI. So animatronics is basically, so you guys don't know, I think it's a big puppet, and CGI is obviously the computer graphics, but you can't get a real tiger on set. Somebody would be eaten. So there it is. There it is. Olympic Blue says, Shiva! And it was just crazy. Yep, I actually screamed. So Lily screamed. A lot of people did. It was like, OMFG. Absolutely nuts. So yeah, there were a lot of people just, wow, okay, yeah, I'm getting some real interesting comments. I probably shouldn't ask that question because it's all over the place. A few people died. A few people were like, that's a big freaking tiger. BFT, brother, BFT. Good stuff, man, good stuff. So, all right, moving forward. So that's the initial reaction. So we were pretty excited that we finally got to see this. I think, it was rumored. We knew it was out there. And then Heath, are you guys fans? So, the rumor was Heath was going to leave the show, but from what I've seen in the trailer, it looks like Heath and also Tara have some extended scenes. Are you guys Heath fans? I haven't seen him enough to really, know what his character is, how good of a character he is, but are you guys excited to see Heath back, or you think he's going to be a bigger part of the show? In the comics, didn't Heath get his leg blown off as well, too? What happened to Heath in the comics? You guys leave that below. It was like a grenade or something blew up and messed up his leg. Didn't he get like the Dale leg? All right, we got some Heath is awesome. I'm going to wait for a few of the chats to pop up, see how people feel about Heath. He's pretty cool, all right. Kendallicious was like, oh yeah. A grenade by Negan. That's what I thought. That's what I thought I heard. Blew his leg off, right? So I wonder if we're going to have like Hop-Along Heath at some point. I think Heath is one of those. He's like he's an acquired taste. You either like him or you don't. Like to me, Morgan. A lot of people like Morgan. I stopped liking Morgan with the one episode that they did the Morgan thing. I just didn't like the in between the Glenn death and the Glenn dumpster. So yeah, I wasn't a big fan of that role as well too. So there were just a lot of. All right. So moving forward here, and the last thing I want to talk about is we'll leave it at this. That is the end of the trailer. And some of these wax figures was just absolutely bizarre. So this is some of the Comic-Con images as well too. So overall, hey, I'm just blown away by it. I love the trailer. I appreciate all the interaction. 164 people here. If you guys, once again, slap the like button. If you guys like these chats, like these conversations, we'll do some random stuff. Some of the Walking Dead fans that like the, some of the spoilers we do and some of the conversation, I appreciate you guys. Check out some of the Walking Dead Road to Survival. Obviously, some of the Walking Dead Road to Survival, the video game people, are also checking out these. We want to create just a really, really big forum. Also, it's a good chance for you guys to interact, get to know each other a little bit more. We have a really, really awesome group of people at 999 Gaming. I have the most amazing subs. Very loyal, just awesome, awesome people. And I do want to take the last couple of minutes of this video just to tell you I appreciate everything that you guys do. I remember I started doing this at 500 subs. We're up to over 31,000 subs again, and I'm sure it's going to continue to grow because it's all on you guys. You guys create the channel, you create the chat. You're the absolute best. I do this every day just so I can interact with you guys. Good, bad, and indifferent. I think we have a blast with it. So, hey, we're going to cut this off in a little bit. I want to keep you guys no more than 30 minutes. So, thank you. It's Valicious says, Kilzhot, you're my favorite YouTuber. You deserve more people. They come. As I said before, if we have 1,000 people or 1,000,000 people, we'll get there when we get there. So, you guys and your interaction is really what I look forward to. All right, everybody wants to see 136. All right, we're going back to 136. Is that on my video or the actual? Okay, hang on. We'll go back to. All right, that's 136, right? Or is it 136 on the actual trailer? All right, well, there's 136. I don't know which one you guys are talking about. If you guys mean the trailer, then I'll have to go back to the other thing as well, too. All right, hopefully we made a few people happy. That's right. I won't take over YouTube one day. You guys will all take over YouTube one day. So once again, thank you. I'll get the playback of this going on. If you guys can go in and leave some comments in that as well too, and just let me know once again. If you guys want to do these on a regular basis, we'll just get together once, twice a week. We'll do some live chat. When Walking Dead starts back in October 23rd, maybe after the episode, when Chris Hartwick is doing his show, maybe we'll do a 999 Gaming discussion, and we'll just do some live streaming and talk about that as well too, what we think about the episode. You guys are, okay, it's the actual trailer. Well, I'm going to have to go back to the actual trailer now and check it out. 136, I am writing it down. It must be super, super important. I don't actually have that on my video. So I will definitely check it out. Thank you once again. I hate to end this chat when we got like 100 and some odd people just like really, really active. But let's do this before we leave. How about this? Because people start logging out. We're going to end this video in a couple minutes. If you want to shout out, leave it right now. I'm going to read it as fast as I can. I'll get through a few shout outs and then we'll just stop this video. So I can see Rosita. All right, we're going to do it. Give me some shout outs. What's up, Liliana? What's up, Daniel Akins, Gameface, Luis Rivera, Sebastian Renteria. I don't practice Renteria. I ain't got no crystal ball. I know it's Santeria, but I just saw your last name, so I just want to do that. What's up, Barbara Martinez? All Things Wrestling. FaZe Lily, what's going on? Tony Thunder. Sir Newbie. Oh, here it goes. Arvin, what's up? Trey, I want to say what's up to you too. Nick Jones, as always. Billy Bob Joe, my boy Billy Bob. Oh my God, it's happening so fast here. I'm going to have to go back. You guys are going to have to type it multiple times. If I've left a shout out, don't keep typing it. I can't read that fast. Literally, if you guys saw my screen, it's like bam, 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 bam. Just like, Luke, what's up? Amy Beer. So on. Oh my gosh. All right. Strike my dice. David, what's going on? McNoodles. I'm getting some names I have never seen before. Dashy. What's going on? Connor Roberts, I know you. What's up, Wes? Jared, what's going on? See, people start to log off little by little, and I'll be able to catch up. Miss J.S. Hardy, what's up? The Unknown Awesomeness. True Galaxy, recognize you. Awesome people. What's going on, Cruz De Leon? I'm gonna mispronounce so many people's names too. Kid Ernie. What's up, Chasen? Good to see all of you guys. All right, I am officially. We got a few people logging now. It's good. It's making it a little bit easier. What's up, Sue? Caden, what's going on? Wes Hall. Navina. All right. If I missed you guys, I am sorry. I'm going to end the stream, and I will stick around for about 5 minutes. We'll do a little bit of Q&A. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys tuning in. I love you guys. You guys are the best. And my name is Kilzhot. Watch the playback. Leave comments below. Peace out.